Hey, good evening. Can I have a round of applause from the poor people tonight? Come on, guys. It's not like you're rich. Don't get in an attitude with me, please. But I want to say a lot of people now are currently poor, and there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it does have its advantages. However, one of the funnier things about being poor, if you really get really poor, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to decide that instead of trying to pay back all the bills that you've incurred up until now, you're simply going to just file for bankruptcy. It's like the greatest, worst invention ever. I mean, it's like taking a mulligan financially. And like people are okay with this somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically, the one thing I do know, because this occurred to me to try, is that there's a filing fee to file for bankruptcy. So here you are in front of the government and you're telling them, yeah, I have nothing, man, and then the stuff that I owe, you're not getting it back. And they go, that's fine, that'll be like $250. Whoa, back up like 3 seconds. Let's start again. I have nothing, man, and the stuff that I owe you, I can't pay it back. Sir, just fill out the form, $250, we'll get the ball rolling on this. There's no ball, man. There hasn't been a ball in a long time. I have nothing. I can't pay you. Sir, you can't file bankruptcy without the fee. Oh, okay. Hey, listen, can I borrow $250? Because, I mean, that's the way it is. And that's what happens. Now, another thing you'll notice about being poor is that there's really no comfortable way to bring it up with your friends. I mean, there'll be like 3 guys hanging out, and then the poor kid will walk in. And like where previously they were talking about like going out to eat, or like going on vacation, or like going to a movie, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Oh, what are you guys going to do today? No, nothing, man. We're just going to stay here. Is that cool with you? And they're like, yeah, that's okay. And there's like no easy way to bring up like what is going on. But there's no shame in being poor. And I once heard it's not a sin to be poor. And in fact, there's a concept that everything in this world will be reversed in the world to come. So maybe the poor people here will be the rich people over there in the world to come. But the point is, poor people tend to be happier than rich people. And I can't explain why this is, but I can tell you it's true across the board. And I think it has something to do with, how do you get poor? Is basically you have to just decide that you would rather focus on more spiritual things than the pursuit of money. And in America, this is actually very challenging, especially if you're trying to date. Because the girls do not want to hear another story from another guy who doesn't think money is important. It doesn't go over well, especially in the Jewish world. Let me tell you something. If you just try to play it off like you're a neo-hippie and soon the Messiah is going to be here anyway, so what's the point of doing anything except for to bring the Messiah? You're just another hippie, and it's not going to work. And this is something that I think gets lost a lot. And it's unfortunate, but, I don't see, that could be part of the balance, can it? You go out and you make all the money, and I will be here at home, taking care of the house, and everything like that. Because, I mean, if you think about the oppression men have been under for so long, being sent out to hunt and gather, this is before your time, but we used to hunt for a living. And imagine, like, a woman trying to hunt. Like, how many days of starvation would be in that fantasy? So anyway, my point is like this. Since that oppression ended because we developed jobs which you can do using your intellect as opposed to using your physical, as opposed to having it depend on your physical prowess or stature, because now you can use your intellect, so obviously there should be, and I'm talking, and I see the point of African Americans who want reparations from slavery. This is the same thing to me. I want reparations because every man until this generation has gone out and made the money. Now it's time for you to go make the money, and I'm going to be at home and complain to you how hard it is to keep your house clean. That's what we're going to do. And guess what? My children are going to have the same deal, the male children and the children after them. Because it was like, what, 25 generations your way, or whatever it is, up until now? Like thousands of generations? Now it's payback time. I'm not doing a thing. I'm going to start collecting shoes for no reason. And then, before we go out, I'm going to ask you which one of the shoes goes best in the outfit. Again, for no reason. And like, it just goes on and on. Anyway, hope this helps, and God bless.